some more of that working through the bell that we did last week. So for some things, we're going to do some wall sits too. So have a wall nearby. And if you don't, we'll just, you'll just squat. So, all right, let's start with those jumping jacks, getting warmed up. Feels so far away. High knees in 3, 2, 1, right here. Can't hear anything with this hood on. And straight leg kicks. Right here, kick it out. Go to the side and back behind you. And hug your knee in to your chest. Roll those ankles out. Nice and tall in that torso. And switch sides. And release. We'll take that inchworm. Nice and tall. Hinge. Walk it out. Hood is pulling my hat down over my eyeballs. Should be your last one. And up. So to start with, we're gonna do our Turkish get-ups. As I was told, these are our favorites. So you're gonna work your right side and then your left side, and it's gonna be a minute. So we're gonna work right through that bell. You can choose to have a weight or no weight. It's up to you. I'm gonna pick a light weight because a minute's gonna be a long time. And just to review, so your Turkish get-up, so it's gonna be in your left hand, and you're gonna tuck, no, I'm sorry, it's gonna be in your right hand. You're gonna tuck your left leg behind you, lower yourself down, roll all the way down. Keep that arm extended. Up, you can tuck this leg, you can use that hand and stand back up, okay? Nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Oops. Phone doesn't work with gloves. And go. So if you getting up and down is not for you this morning, you can just stay here and just do a good old-fashioned roll up. Or if you wanted to work like a squat or something like that. So work, the up or the down. If getting all the way up and down isn't for you this morning. Work through that bell, stay here. You're working that same side. You haven't switched anything yet. Keep that arm extended. I know that you want to do this, but you're not going to. Good. Next bell, we will switch sides. Here it is. Switch that weight. Switch that leg that's tucking. Remember, your sides are different. So take note of maybe what you need to do to adjust for your other side. Good, work through that bell. Keep going. At the next bell, we'll come to standing and move into our fast feet. Good, weight down, standing, and fast feet. Right here, 30 seconds. And then we'll go back to those Turkish get-ups. Turkish get-ups when I pull my pants down. Good. Remember, you can play with being wide or even turning your feet out. Bring them back in. 5 seconds. And release. Our Turkish get-up. So you're back to your first side. First kind of doesn't matter. I think I'm doing my second side actually. Because you'll just switch when it's time to switch. Stay on this side. We're working through that first bell. My little 3-pounders finally starting to feel heavy. We're going to switch sides here coming up. All right, switching sides. So you don't need to be racing through this. You can be thinking about hitting each mark, lowering with control, coming up with control. Work through this bell. At the next bell, we will come up for our fast feet. Right here. Come up, fast feet. Take it wide. Turn those feet out. You can do a little boop, 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 boop. Bring it in narrow. I know you're wondering why. Why are we not doing push-ups? Because there's going to be plenty of those. 7 seconds. Get it going quick, 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 quick. and release. All right, Turkish get-ups. Last time through. Remember to keep your head aligned with your spine. Doesn't need to be doing a bunch of bobbing and weaving. Just work through this bell. Stay here. Now you switch right here. Switch sides. Check in. That you're hitting all your target spots with control. You're not just flopping down. Work through that bell. Next one is fast feet. Good. Weight down. Fast feet. Here we go. Get wide. Turn those feet out. Bring it back in narrow. The sun is starting to warm things up. Stay with me here. Take it wide again. Turn those feet out. Back and forth a little bit. Good. And release. Grab a little water because our 1 minute kind of in between set thing we're going to do would be extra fun. We're going to start in plank. We're going to hop our feet into frog and we're going to squat walk forward for 4, hop back into plank, take a couple push-ups, hop back, and then walk backwards. Okay, and you're just going to keep doing that for a minute. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here you're on plank. Hop, walk. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Hop. Walk back. 2, 3, 4. Up and back. 2 push-ups. 1, 2. And hop forward. And walk. 2, 3, 4. And hop. 1, 2. And hop. Walk it back. 2, 3, 4. Hop into plank. Work through that bell. Halfway point. And walk. 2, 3, 4. And walk it back. 2, 3, 4. And up forward. 8 seconds. 4, 1, 2. And there's your bell. Grab a little water. I'll tell you what's next. Ooh, wall sits. So we're going to do our wall sit for a minute. And first one, you want to have some weights nearby. Maybe a couple of sizes, like a light and medium or light, medium, heavy. And all right, and then, all right, wall sits. Then we're gonna do some plank, and then we're gonna do some penguin. All right, starting with that wall sit. We're gonna start with our wall slide. Let's see. Maybe too much. Here we go. All right, here we go. Wall slide. So wall slide, you're gonna have a seat and arms up. Slide them up the wall. They do not leave the wall. So if they start to peel off the wall, you've gone too high. Check in that your rib cage, your shoulders, your low back, your like, everything's pushed into the wall. Try to keep that weight in your heels and out of your toes. I mean, toes are supporting, but really weight in the heels. Good. Bring your arms down. You're gonna stay here. And then I want you to walk your feet close together. And you're gonna walk them out away from you without changing your positioning on the wall, and walk them back in. Good. Walk them out. Keep your positioning in the wall. So that means even though you're walking your feet out, you're still pushing your torso against that wall. You're not letting it slip slide. Good. Come on down. Come down for some plank. So we're just gonna hold plank for a minute, right? Just hold it. Oh, Luna, gross. Luna, where's your ball? Go get your ball. Good. So you should have your tailbone tucked, your abdominal muscles drawn up, your kegels are engaged. Keep pushing through those palms. Okay, here's our halfway point. I want you to step those feet wide, and we're gonna take shoulder taps. You can bring hands together. I like bringing my hands together. Shoulder taps. Not as slow as we worked them last week, but also not super fast. I want them to be controlled. Drop, slash, slap your hand down. Control it. Engage in those abdominal muscles. Keep those hips from rolling. All right, on your back. Penguins, right here. So remember, penguins, you're reaching for that same side foot. And if you want, you can have feet down or elevated. Bossy. She's so bossy. Legs are wide like V. Luna's preventing me from doing adequate penguins this morning. Chin tuck. Okay. Wall sit. Back to our wall sit. Grab your heavier set of weights. We're going to do some curls. Have a seat. Back your arms. Stay on that wall. Curl. All right, you can set those weights down. And this shit. Stay in that wall sit. We're gonna alternate picking up one foot and then the other. So stay down there. Pick up one and then the other. If you want, you can have your hands up here. So again, continuing to press that torso. If you want, you can try balancing on one leg for a few seconds. And then the other. All right, come on down into plank. This time into your forearm plank. Right here. You're gonna alternate knee dips. So one knee and then the other. Again, keeping that belly button drawn up. Gaze at your hands, your fingers. Your knee doesn't have to touch the ground. All right, now it's dual. So both knees at the same time. Stay with me here. We're gonna work those penguins next. Good, stay with me. Good, flip it over. Penguin time. Keep your chin tucked. If you have neck issues, keep your head on the ground. Okay? Or you could support it. Okay, really reach. Use those obliques. Squeeze them. Nice job. Back to our wall sit. Grab a medium or light weight this time. Have a seat. We're gonna do our front raise, but when you do it, I want you to keep that shoulder on the ground. On the wall. I know. You have to wait a second. Patience is a virtue, Luna. Good. Stay here. I want you to keep doing these front raises. And now if you want, you could add that walk forward. Oh no, my brain's not. Even if you're walking forward, keep pressing that torso into the wall. It's a lot to think about. All right, down for some plank. Grab a heavy weight. We're gonna do a little plank drag. So feet are wide, and you're gonna reach through and drag that weight to the other side. Stay with me, work through that bell. Oh, wrong side. Penguin's coming up. There it is. On your back. Ready for that penguin. Try to initiate that reach with your oblique muscles. All right, nice job. Grab a little water before we move into our plank, frog, push-up, walk business. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, here we go. You're in plank, hop, walk. 2, 3, 4, plank. 2 push-ups. 2, hop it in, and walk. Back, 3, 4. And walk. 2, 3, 4. And walk. Back. 2, 3, 4. Work through this bell. Eight seconds. Stay here. All right. Round 3 is coming up. Like, let's see. I'm trying this a little bit. All right. All right. Round 3. We're gonna do a really slow lat pull. So I want maybe a heavier set of weight. Obviously, move to a lighter set if you need to. But we're gonna start with our arms up, and we're gonna pull it down. Elbows stay wide. I want you to be squeezing your lats and your shoulders together. Right, so you're gonna kind of try and be in between 2 planes of glass. So arms aren't forward, they're right here, coming down, okay? So then your elbows are sort of into your ribs. So we're gonna work that really slow. We're gonna work through that bell, so it'll be a minute. And then we're gonna go back to plank, and we're gonna do our plank walk into side plank. If you don't remember what I'm talking about, that's okay, you'll catch on. And then we're gonna do boat to low boat, okay? All right, here we go. So grab some, I'm gonna work with my 8s to begin with and have my 5s nearby and see how that goes for me. All right, Luna. All right, here we go. And so start up nice and tall and bring them down nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, push it up and down. 2, 3, 4, push it up, down. 2, 3, 4, push it up, down. 2, 3, 4, push it up. Remember to work in between those 2 planes of glass. So you're not letting your arms pitch forward. Work through that bell. Stay right here. Push it up. 2, 3, 4, push it up. 2, 3, 4, push it up, down. 2, 3, 4. Your torso muscle should be stabilizing you, keeping it nice and tall. Good. Push it up. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2. Nice job. All right. So plank. Come on down into your plank. Feet are wide. You're going to lower your right forearm. Rotate left side. Push up left hand all the way up. Down on your left forearm. Rotate, reach up. Push up right hand. And just stay with this. Working at your own pace. Down, twist, push up. Down, twist. Push up, work through that bell. Down, twist, push up. Down, twist. So when you push up with that left arm, then you're going down on that left forearm. Push up with the right hand, down on that right forearm. So you're trying to push up mostly just using one arm, but that forearm is supporting. Good, boat to low boat coming up next. Here it is. Get into that boat position. You guys remember boat? We haven't done boat in a while. Boat, low boat. Just hold it here. Chin tucked, looking down. Good, back to that lat. Pull, nice and slow. All right, and down. 2, 3, 4, push it up. Down, 2, 3, 4. If you wanted to add on, maybe you're balancing on one leg. But if you're balancing on one leg, you're still working in those planes of glass. The glass stops here at your hips. All right, if you're balancing on one leg, switch legs here. That's our halfway point. Work through that bell. Oh my gosh, it's getting so heavy. 3, 2, 1, push it up. 3, 2, 1, push it up. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, okay. Down on the plank. Lower onto that right forearm. Twist up, push up with that left hand, left forearm. Twist, push up with that right. Down on your right. Twist, push up, down, twist, push up, down, twist, push up. Luna, like anybody can see what's going on. Work through that bell. All right, here's our boat to low boat. Find your boat, lower yourself down, back up. If you want, you could work holding low and then coming up. Kind of work holding your positions. Luna, going bananas. Good. Last time through, working that lat pull. Up here, bring it down. 2, 3, 4, and up. Go back to balancing on one leg if that's working for you. I was busy playing fetch with my dog while I'm teaching. I would be balancing on one leg. But fun fact, I'm not the karate kid. Keep going, work through the spell, switch legs, and cannot crane kick the ball. Remember, nice and slow. You're between 2 panes of glass. Arms can't pitch forward. Good, 8 seconds here. Oh, sorry, Luna. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Down into your plank. Walk down, twist, push up, come down, twist, push up. Work through this. Stay with me. I hurt myself reaching for that ball is what I'm gonna do. Good, stay with me here. Low boat coming up. Boat to low boat. All right, nice job. Grab a little water before we go back to our plank frog push-up. Combo. All right, going in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Plank, hop, walk. 2, 3, 4. Hop it back. This mat is disgusting. Forward, walk. 2, 3, 4. Walk. 2, 3, 4. Walk it back. Work through that bell. 2, 3, 4. Walk it back. 2, 3, 4. 5 seconds. Yeah. Good. Nice job. All right, round 4. Coming up. All right, we're going to work our curls, and then we're going to work supine skull crushers. So we'll come onto our back and work these, right? But we're going to work that extension really slow, okay? And then we're going to flip over and take some mountain climbers. So grab your weights. It will satisfy your curls and your supine skull crushers. And here we go. We're going to work parallel angle, right? And I want you to work the release really slow. 3, 2, 1, angle, release. 3, 2, 1, parallel. I want you to make sure that when you're coming up, that you're not swinging them and using momentum. You're thinking about isolating that bicep muscle and using that muscle to engage that movement. Work through that bell. Good. Stay with me. Nice and slow on that release. Counting to 4s about. Make it slower and count to 5 or 6. Good. Breathe. Good. On your back. Ready for supine skull crushers. Grab your weights. So you're here, legs on tabletop. Bring it back behind your head and extend for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. And extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower it down. Extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Work through that bell. Lower it down. Extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower it down. Extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Keep that low back pressed into the mat. Extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Extend for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. And for 4, 3. All right, here's our mountain climbers. Here it is. Just 30 seconds. Good. Up to standing, back to those curls. So with those curls, you can also do one leg. You can balance on one leg and halfway through switch legs. And curl at an angle. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. And ankle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. Work through that bell. Switch legs if you're on one leg. Angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. All right, on your back. Ready for those 2-point skull crushers. Legs on tabletop. Or if you wanted to work your bridge, you could do that. And extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. And work through that bell. Remember, it's on that extension. You're going nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Mountain climbers are coming up. 3, 2, 1. And there's our mountain climbers. And then we'll be happy. You can catch with her better when I've been doing mountain climbers. Remember, if you wanted, you could try your hike mountain climbers. Hike those hips up. Try and get over your shoulders. Good. All right, curls. Here we go. Curl it up. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. At an angle. Release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. At an angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. 4, 3, 2. Work through that bell. And angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. And angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1. And angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. And parallel. 4, 3. And here are our skull crushers. And extend nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights down and extend. 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights down. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Lona, nobody can see. You're standing up there. Work through this bell. Stay with me. If you want to modify and go into tabletop, that's fine. Lower those weights down. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Extend. Lower them down. Extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower them down. Extend. 4, 3. Oh, there we go. Mountain climbers. Woo! You have to go get it. Catch it up. Five seconds. Nice job. Grab a little water. We're gonna go one more time with our plank squat walk. Okay. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your 2 push-ups. Mat is so gross. Work through that bell. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 2. Oh, nice job. Grab some water. Round of 5. We're gonna work some deadlifts, and then we're gonna come down to the mat for some side plank punches. Heavier set of weights for those deadlifts. We're gonna work a classic first time through. So just weights here, and then come down to the mat. All right, and just hinge, knees soft, squeeze your glutes, come back up. So you're going to also be pinching your shoulder blades a little bit to prevent any of your, you want your back doing this, you want it nice and flat, right? So that means shoulder blades are pinched together just a little bit. Abdominal muscles engaged. Squeeze that butt to get back up. So I want you to come here. How are you getting up? Squeeze that butt. Good. Work through this bell. Work through the bell. Good. We're gonna come down for some side plank. When we're done with this, we'll work right side for 30 and then left side for 30. You're waiting. You got 8 seconds. 8 seconds. They have 8 seconds. You have 8 seconds. Everyone has 8 seconds. And release. Side plank. Right here. Lift it up and reach through. up, and reach through. God, my mat smells like wet dog. Soon, so will my sweatshirt. I'm gonna roll over here, coming up, right there. Work that other side. Good. And back up. We're gonna work those deadlifts. This time, legs wide, weights right up here on your shoulders. And you're gonna hinge and squeeze back up. Now, I personally cannot hinge as far forward, so I'm being a little more conservative with my hinge. So you can adjust too. Maybe you need to have less weight. Maybe you need to have no weight and just have your hands behind your head. Squeeze those glutes to come up. So all your abdominal, obliques, everything's stabilizing. The movement is due to your glutes engaging. Good. Get down and back to your side plank. This time, we're gonna lift that leg up and over, up and over, up and over. Good, stay here. You can always come down to your knee if that's what you need to do. Try to keep your torso here nice and steady. Control that movement. Good, roll yourself over. Other side. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. All right. Deadlifts. This time, oh, let's see. I want your arms up overhead and hinge and squeeze it back up. If you want to try light weights in your hands, you may do so. Remember, the longer the lever, the more work it is. So anytime you extend a limb or a torso, it's going to make it a little more challenging. After this, we're going to stretch. Squeeze them, squeeze them. Good. Stay with me here. 5 seconds. And release. Nice job. While we're here, let's hinge forward. Walk ourselves out into down dog and take a stretch. So you can pedal those heels, lift those hips, rotate those armpits so they face your ears. If you want, you can pick up your right foot here And use your right toes to kind of pull that left heel down. Switch sides if you're doing that. Release. Go ahead and come down to your knees. And let's see. Let's come down, put our head down. We'll take a little rabbit. So grab your heels. With your crown of your head here, you can come forward. If this is bothersome to your neck, don't do it. Maybe instead you're doing gently pulling down this way. You kind of see curve your spine. So either one. With rabbit, I feel like I'm getting ready to go into a somersault. So tucking my chin in, hanging onto my ankles. And I feel a little bit of a stretch right along my upper back here. So maybe not everybody does, but okay. Let's see. I'm not going to do this on my mat because it's so disgusting. So you can do it on the floor or on the wall, but let's just get a little stretch through our chest and our shoulders. So if you're on the wall, your body's against the wall, extend that arm out, and then you're going to rotate away from it and just hold it here. So if you're on the ground, it looks like this too, you're just laying on the ground. So you want to make sure that arm is extended out from your shoulder so it's not higher than your shoulder or lower. And we're going to rotate and face the wall, bend that elbow at 90 degrees, and then rotate away again. And release. Let's do that other side. Arm extends out, rotate away. Rotate back towards the wall, bend that arm to 90 degrees, and then rotate away. And release. Good. And then we're going to extend. If you're on the ground, I want you to come up and find your wall. And you're going to extend your arm right out from your shoulder and flex through your hand. Spread your fingertips out and push into that wall. You should feel a stretch in your forearm here. If you want to use this time to also stretch that quad, you could actually, no, don't do that. I just realized I totally was bending my arm and not pushing into this. We'll do our quads next. Right here, I want you to turn your fingers so they're behind you and then rotate your body away. And it will increase that stretch a little bit. Keep that arm fully extended. It's not bending. Good. Turn back towards it. Release. Shake it out. We're going to do the other one. So flat palm, fingers spread. Push into that wall with your arm fully extended. And then rotate fingertips behind you and rotate away from it. Oh, this arm needs it. Breathe through it. And rotate back towards your wall and release. Shake it out. Take a quick little quad stretch here. So while you're here, you can use that wall still, or if you want to bring your arm up, I want you to push the top of your foot into your hand and then at the same time push your hips forward. Let's release that. Other side. Same, pushing the top of your foot and your hand, pushing your hips forward. And release. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Thanks for joining me on this frosty March morning. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday and again on Friday with Lori.
Thanks, Molly.
You're welcome. We'll see you guys later.
Molly.
Oh, and if you guys don't do Lori's classes and don't have her email link or her Zoom link, let me know. I'll make sure you have it for Friday because she's going to be hosting. Okay. All right. See you guys later.
Thank you, Molly.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye, guys.